I'm really excited to hear your works, brother. I checked out the bio, it's gonna be live. I hope that you all are excited as well. How's everybody feeling right now? Everybody doing all right?
All right!
Yeah! That's what I'm talking about. It's a powerful day, man. That melanin energy is juiced up. I hope everybody's tuning in this evening for the True Love Black August commemoration, which is taking place downtown. It's gonna be live. Without further ado, give it up to brother Asafo.
Give thanks. Greetings everyone, blessed love. Okay, this being a Black August celebration, I'm going to start off with a tribute to Marcus Mosiah Garvey. Marcus Garvey is I and I Black Shepherd. He taught I African self-reliance, so I shall not want. He maketh me to understand Africa is for Africans home and abroad. He leadeth me to organize on behalf of my people. His philosophies and opinions restore my soul. He leadeth me down the path of African redemption for nationhood's sake. Yea, though I and I trod amongst these institutions of white supremacy, I shall neither bow, cower, nor submit. For I and I ancestors are with I and I, even in the storm and the whirlwind, to protect I and I. Garvey has prepared us a place for me in the midst of I and I enemies. He has anointed I and I with black dignity and black self-respect. I and I love for myself and my people overflow. Surely his teachings of Pan-African living shall follow me all the days of my life. And as I dwell, I will honor thy name, O Marcus Mosiah Garvey, I and I divine honored rebel forever. Holy Emmanuel I Selassie Jah Rastafari. Okay, the next poem I'd like to perform is called the Ma'afa. Anyone who is not familiar with the term Ma'afa is the term used to describe what is called the African Holocaust. Sometimes I feel the whip across I and I forefathers' back. Skin discolored red, white, blue, purple with festering sores, where it was once perfect black. Though they shackled his black body, they could never break his mind. He bore the pain by reminiscing of I King land of ancient time, and how he vowed in his black heart that someday he will, no, must return to the land of I black people, whose faces they say look sunburned. And as he tried to forget how his lover, his sister, even his very mother had been defiled, gaining comfort from the knowledge that everything can be but for a while. And as he prayed to the God of his ancestor to deliver all of his children from the hands of these wicked, evil, cruel and barbaric white men. And as he asked his Jah to return the not yet born African child to once again play from the heart of the Congo all the way to the banks of the River Nile. So he trained his mind to block out all pain, choosing to be called insensitive rather than go insane. His black body scarred by the weight of their whips, their shackles and chains. Of the 13 black children he fathered, now look, only 3 remain. 2 of them were hung from that great big oak tree. 3 of them died before the tender age of 3. 4 were sold, 2 of which were taken far across the sea. 1 of them ran away, because in his black heart, he yearned to be free. And how our great-grandfather taught those children that still remain of that place, Ethiopia, Africa, from whence all I and I came. Still, not all listened when I and I great-grandfather spoke. I guess to them being black kings and black queens sounded like a joke. But one of them listened. So this knowledge I did acquire. The knowledge of I black self, I black Jah, I black king, I black African empire. Ancient memories, Rastafari revealed to me the untold stories. Ancient memories of I and I black kingland, I and I black glory. Yeah man, give thanks. I'd like to perform one more piece, and this piece is called Missionaries of Damnation. Yeah man, it was inspired by the destruction of black civilization by Chancellor Williams. Missionaries of Damnation, you came to Ethiopia, Africa with false claims of salvation. They brought their false religions, which promoted division and furthered the disintegration of I black nation. You see, I did heights up on the banks of I black river Nile. I did a smoke I chalice pipe educating I man black child about agriculture, arts, science, mining, mathematics, music, medicine, even the very art of writing. I made major innovations in engineering. The black man and the black woman were the first to use stone in constructing. Way back in Milad, Sudan, Al-Kibulan, Kush, Nubia, Kemet, Ethiopia, Africa, whatever name they want to call the land of the blacks. Know that in that land, I and I constructed great cities along the Black River Nile, all the way from the first to the sixth cataract. In Ethiopia, Africa is found the first civilization. Black African kingdoms ruled by the black man and black woman of this creation. I attacked kings like Menes, Amenhotep, Zoser, Khufu, Karafe, Kasekem, His Imperial Majesty Emperor Haile Selassie, and the great Empress Menelik I, Menelik II, Ya Asentua, Empress Zaidi II, Perm Sen and Shaka Zulu, just to name a few. Now I and I should have listened when the Black Maasai, they prophesied. They said, when the first white man appear in the land, the nation will die. But I was so great, I asked myself, can one white man harm I and I? So I welcomed the missionary, my Lord. I never knew he was a spy. I greeted him with a smile. I told him to rest for a while. Before long, he established trade routes from I and I Black River Nile. Next, he said he needed protection for his trades. He rode to Europe for their armies and began their bloody slave raids. So I and I burned them slave trade, and I and I burned them slave raid. I and I know that from Ethiopia, Africa, comes the concept of one supreme God. Still in their schools and universities, they miseducate I, the African, about all the gods we had. While in their churches and their mosques, they lie about their crusades and their bloody jihad, when they were robbing, raping, killing black Africa's children in the name of their foreign gods. Their end was to conquer. Their means was division. So they told some of us that we're Muslim and told the rest of us that we're Christians. Before that, the black man and the black woman hailed the Holy One of all creation. I and I said, Jah, Rastafari, Emperor Haile Selassie is the present manifestation. Still they needed a reason to kill I, the Ethiopian. So they labeled us as pagan. Did they lie about I and I, righteous original liberty, or was it a matter of misinterpretation? Fire! I and I know the truth. So right now is condemnation. Cause to I jot them and them lying lips are like a boom in our black nation, which is destruction. So they better prepare to face the wrath of the Marcus Garvey Revolutionary Guards and the F.T.P movement. Cause we are a part of the vanguard of the rising black nation. Holy Emmanuel, I Selassie, Jah Rastafari. Yeah man, I give thanks to each and everyone. Give thanks for the organizers for putting on this event 11 years strong. Yeah man, we need more people to organize.